Hello and welcome. This rather ominous page just happens to be the first thing that came up when I opened the game for today. But this game is called The Real Face of a Vtuber, and it is described as a narrative courtroom adventure all about Vtubers. Players will take the role of a prosecutor, just in truth, and investigate a murder at a VTuber agency, doing their best to uncover the identity of both the killer and the VTuber's real face. So let's select English because, yeah. The story, all names and characters and incidents portrayed. Okay, I'm assuming that's a disclaimer saying that these aren't real people. Here we go. So let's go start. Interesting soundtrack. Are you streaming right now? No? I'm recording. If you are, we could change up the game slightly to provide a better streaming experience. This option won't change any of the game's actual content. I'm not streaming, but... Thank you. You can adjust this option later in the config menu if you need to. I might stream this game now. So what is this real face you mentioned, prosecutor? The real face I'm referring to. By real face, I'm referring to the person that actually controls a VTuber, their true identity. A lot of VTubers are really secretive about that. Okay, and this real face will influence the development of this case? Yes, you could even say it's the key to solving it. Is that so? Then, do you know who this VTuber's real face is, prosecutor? I believe I do, and I have collected the necessary evidence to prove it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start from the beginning. Okay. Who ate my pudding? Oh my goodness. That's the crime. Somebody ate his pudding. Emily says, what are you yelling for? I just went to eat my pudding and it's not there. Did you eat it? Your pudding? No? Emily Close, secretary. Then why did you just stutter? It was you, just admit it. Slander, what proof do you have? We're the only two people that use this office. If it wasn't you, then who was it? There could have been a hitherto unknown third party. What third party? Prosecutor Truth, you're back. Zelda Haas, detective. Well, there's our third party. Did you take the pudding? Detective Haas, when did you get here? A little while ago. Secretary Close said you'd be back soon, so I've been waiting for you. See, our third party. I bet she ate it. Huh? Ate what? Somebody ate my pudding. Pudding? Wasn't me. Anyway, that's not important right now, Mr. Truth. There's been an incident. A murder at a VTuber company, to be specific. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not important? I was looking forward to that pudding. Mr. Truth, there's been a murder. You can't be serious right now. I'm not sure what I did to open that. Guess we'll go back. But if I do ever figure out who took my pudding, it'll be the last pudding they ever eat. He's very angry about that pudding. Shudders. So, what's the case? The head of a VTuber company has been found dead in their office. Police have done a preliminary investigation, but we'd like you to come take a closer look. A VTuber company? You don't know what VTubers are? They're virtual YouTubers. Basically, rather than watching a real person do their stream or video, you're watching them control an anime version of themselves instead. Not always anime. Well, it is animated. Yeah, okay. I guess an anime version of themselves. Why would anyone watch that? I wouldn't badmouth them if I were you. VTubers have a huge audience. You really wouldn't want to make them mad. What? Are they scary or something? Actually, never mind. A case is a case, so let's just go check it out. I'll lead the way. Oh, wow. That's... Like I said before, the victim was the CEO of a VTuber company. His body was found on April 20th. The person who found him said... Hold on a second. What's wrong, prosecutor? Can you tell me about the victim first? He's the head of a VTuber company, like I said. He died from... I mean, can you tell me why he's a chicken? Is this a joke or something? Oh, that. It's because their last name is Chicken. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. I know, in all my years as a prosecutor, I've never seen chicken nuggets dipped in ketchup, right? I know, it's a travesty. In ketchup? Have some respect for the dead. Secretary Close. You're more of a sweet and sour sauce guy, huh, prosecutor? That was in bad taste. Anyhow, what happened to the chicken? That's Mr. Chicken, prosecutor. You know what? I'm calling him Mr. C from now on. So what happened to Mr. C? I forgot how much I already told you. How about just starting from the beginning? Or how about you just ask me exactly what you want to know? Fine. The deceased is one Mr. Chicken, founder of Lillian Entertainment LLC. What does Lillian Entertainment do? Hold intellectual property rights, put on creative events, sells merchandise. They're basically an agency for VTubers. What is the size of this company? Currently 6 employees and 1 VTuber, not including Mr. Chicken. 7 people in charge of 1 virtual? What is it called again? A VTuber. Try and stay professional, please. Right, VTuber. And who is this VTuber? Her name is Karupa? Karupa? Hold on, I think I've actually heard of her. She's not just a video game streamer, she's been on TV commercials, and even performed in concert. She's popular internationally, too. Whenever I see her, I just think, man, kids like weird stuff these days. And now we're investigating her agency, huh? I guess, if she's that successful, it makes sense why she'd need a whole team to manage her, though. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Please continue, Detective Haas. Right, so first, we haven't been able to locate the deceased's mobile phone. Okay. He apparently rarely contacted his family. The following description is what we could gather from his employees and landlord. He was a workaholic. If he wasn't sleeping, he was working. He lived alone, was single, and didn't maintain any close relationships. The only inconsistent thing about him was his work schedule. Or consistent, rather. Maybe it's just the nature of the industry, but he would come and go at random hours, often sleeping in the office overnight. Oh no, the word was inconsistent. Yeah, the only inconsistent thing about him was his work schedule. Okay. He actually had a bedroom in the office. Did he have any enemies or debts? No, the company itself had some debts, but they're all legal. I'm curious about the missing phone. We're still looking for it. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Thanks, Detective Haas. Cause of death. The victim's carotid artery was slashed by a sharp object, causing blood loss, shock, and finally death. Oh, goodness. I should probably ask where the carotid artery is. Pretty sure that's the neck. Yeah. The carotid arteries are a pair of blood vessels one on either side of the neck, prosecutor. The neck. Got it. Please continue. There are no visible wounds, and no signs of a struggle. No other visible wounds, and no signs of a struggle. This may be due to the victim having sleeping pills in his system. Sleeping pills? Yes, drugs to help with sleep. We also detected some in the cup next to his body, which we have determined to have belonged to the victim. There's no evidence from the victim's home, office, or medical history that he took sleeping pills habitually. We also found the suspected murder weapon in the office, a paring knife. Where did you find it? On an employee's desk. I'll explain more about it when the employees arrive later. Anything suspicious? 3 things seem suspicious here. First, the assailant wasn't caught on any security cameras, so they knew where the cameras were. At 7:03 p.m., the victim can be seen in the lobby's camera, where the security desk is. At 7:04 on the second floor's camera, which is the office's door. But other than that, neither the first nor second floor cameras filmed anyone suspicious coming or going. What if the killer lived on the second floor? We've ruled that out. The office door was locked when the body was found, but it's highly likely the killer had an office key. And the second reason? Well, please look at this. Looking at the second floor's layout, any resident would have to pass a security camera to reach the office. I see. What about this window? That is our current hypothesis. There's a window just outside the office leading to a rarely occupied alleyway. It's the perfect spot for someone to climb up from. We've already verified that if someone were to enter through this window, they wouldn't be caught on any cameras. And there's no security cameras in the office itself? There are, which brings my next point of suspicion. We've discovered the victim's computer stored all the security camera footage, and all of that footage has been deleted. Can it be restored? We've reached out to an IT specialist, but they haven't heard back yet. Finally, please look at this. The victim was killed in his own office chair, and blood from his slashed artery sprayed all over the place. And yet his computer mouse is free of blood. Both blood and fingerprints. So the suspect used the victim's mouse to delete the security footage and then wipe the mouse clean? That's a possibility. Either way, it's definitely suspicious that only the mouse isn't covered in blood. Could the suspect be intentionally misleading the investigation? Potentially. We should keep this in mind. And what's the third point of suspicion? The victim was holding something. We think he may have been trying to leave behind a message about his killer. A message? Probably planted by the suspect to throw off our investigation. That's always how it goes. That's what I was thinking too. But I still think it's best to report it to you. Alright. What's the message? The victim's clutching one of his employees' nameplates in his hand. Every other employee nameplate was on its owner's desk. Only this one was in the victim's hand. Who was it? I'll reveal that in a moment when everyone's together. Okay. Well, this certainly seems like a well-planned, premeditated crime. Judging from how they avoided the security cameras, the culprit must have intimate knowledge of this building's system. At least that should narrow it down the list of suspects. From our current estimation, we estimate the crime took place April 20th between 7:04 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. How do you know? 7:04 p.m. is the time when the victim was last captured on the second floor security camera. 11:30 p.m. is based on two things. First, forensics tells us the blood had been congealed for at least 8 hours. Second, the culprit had to have left the area using public walkways. At 11:30 is the last time a possible suspect was caught on CCTV. Could the culprit have waited till morning? No, there is a morning market downstairs starting at 5 a.m. If the culprit were to have left then, someone would have seen them. You also said the office door was locked from the outside when the body was first discovered, right? Yes, which is why we narrowed down the suspects to the company's 6 employees, all of whom have keys. Someone must have committed the crime, then locked the office when they left. Who first discovered the body? Ah, about that. Hello? This is Misty Ryu. She first discovered the body. I actually called all the employees here so you can question them individually. Why didn't you consult me about this first? I figured this would be more efficient. Sheesh, alright, time to get to work. Secretary close? But I didn't bring my legal robes. Why didn't you tell me we'd be working? Thought I'd surprise you. Fine, but you owe me some fancy chocolate for this. Again with the fancy chocolate. Hello, miss. My name is Justin Truth. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Prosecutor? Yes, and I have some questions to ask you. Great. You seem like the type of guy who can get things done. And you're kinda handsome. Why'd you hit me? Oops, butterfingers. Pain in them. You want to know about when I found Mr. C's body, right? Yes, but first, if you wouldn't mind telling me your name and occupation. Oh, okay, right. My name is Misty Ryu. I do all the admin and accounting work here at Lillian. Please walk me through the discovering the scene of the crime. Okay. Well, like usual, I arrived at the office a little before 9 a.m. I unlocked the office door and walked inside, and immediately noticed a large amount of blood. And then I noticed Mr. C slumped over in his chair. I got so scared I called the police right away. Then, I thought the first person to discover the body is usually the prime suspect. So I ran down and got the building security guard up here to confirm that I didn't mess with the crime scene before the cops came. That's it, basically. That's exactly what she told us. Thanks. I'm surprised you called the guard up here to vouch for you. That was very careful of you. I'll take that as a compliment, unless you think I'm a suspect. It's my job to suspect anyone suspicious. Okay, I understand. You are a prosecutor, after all. Although, I should remind you that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Are you trying to say that before evidence proves otherwise, I shouldn't think of you as the culprit? If you suspect me above everyone else, just because I was the first one to find the body, well, that's not really fair, is it? I'm obviously very sad about Mr. C's death, but I hope you understand that I want first and foremost to prove my innocence. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. It's fine. I know this is your job. Prosecutor, the other employees have all arrived. Alright, bring them into the office, please. Sure. If everyone could please tell me their name and occupation. My name is Amanda Childs. I draw I'm an illustrator. You can call me Sophie. I'm Capria's manager, in charge of her business deals and collaborations. Honor Chen, 3D modeling. Capria's dad. Prudence Weeks. My name is Prudence Weeks, in charge of, merchandising, branding, and stuff. I'm Faye Ward. You can call me Faye. And I'm Misty Ryu. But I guess you already knew that. These are all of the company's employees. So, have you found the killer yet, officer? We're trying. Also, I'm not an officer, I am a prosecutor assigned to this case. How could this happen? None of this will be made public, right? So it won't affect Capria's image? Is that really what's important right now, Sophie? Well, we all just signed a spokesperson deal. Do you know how expensive it is to break that contract? I understand, Sophie. But there are priorities here. So, at least someone's got to keep the company in mind. Stop arguing. Sorry, I got a little worked up. That's okay. I can understand why. Still, it's better to try and relax. Can I order some coffee? I can't relax without it. That's a little too relaxed. Hey, where are you going? I have to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? Ugh, fine. Go use the bathroom if you gotta use the... Wait, no. This is a crime scene. You all can't just walk around willy-nilly. Can't you hold it for a second? Wow, we can't even pee? This is serious business. Can you not cause any more trouble, please? Do I look like a troublemaker? Yes. Jeez, I can't imagine how loud this office must be on a daily basis. Oh, right. That reminds me. Can someone explain what this company actually does? We're an entertainment agency in charge of virtual influencers. Oh, right, that Kuripa, right? You also call her Kuri? Yes, Kuripa. She's our Vtuber. We're very proud of her. Well then, this Vtuber you're very proud of, where is she? What's with the silent treatment? Do I have a booger in my nose or something? Kuripa is virtual, Mr. Truth, so she can't actually be here. Right, but there has to be a puppet master behind the puppet, right? About that, who actually is Kuripa's real face? Aren't you guys all co-workers? Don't you know? Well, we're all co-workers. We mainly do our own thing. But there's 8 people in our chat group. 8? But you 6, plus the CEO, that's only 7. That's because someone has 2 accounts. It's not me. It doesn't matter who controls her, she's still my daughter. Isn't this all a bit strange? No. Keeping a VTuber's real face a secret is incredibly important, even between us. Wait a second. Does no one know Kuripa's actual identity? There is one person who might know. Who? The person who pays us every month? Ah. Why are you looking at me? So, do you know Kuripa's real face, Miss Ryu? Yes, since I pay them every month. Okay, so who is it? I can't say. It's our company's secret. Miss Ryu, I don't know if you fully grasp the gravity of the situation here. I definitely do, Mr. Prosecutor, but Kuripa's real face must be kept a secret. From everyone, even those within the company. And I don't think Kuripa's real face has anything to do with Mr. C's murder, right? If our trade secrets are related to this case for whatever reason, please produce an official document stating so. Then I will have no problem revealing that information. Are you serious? Gravely. Whatever, this company only has 6 employees, right? Yes, that is one thing I can reveal to you with confidence. Wow, thanks. You're such a wealth of information. You're welcome. I'll have to question you all individually. Unless I can call your name, please wait outside. Unless I call your name, please wait outside here. If I could interrupt for a second, prosecutor? Is there a save button? Oh, here we go. We're gonna save right here. And I am going to continue with this another day because I do very much want to finish this. But we are going to pause here for right now. I will put all of the information for this game in the description, of course. This is the real face of a VTuber. Maybe we'll find out who the real face is. Who knows? You'll have to come back next time and maybe we'll find that out. But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. I do a variety of different things here. I'll catch you in the next video, so bye-bye.